everybody. I'm Miss Hannah from the Highland Park Public Library, and welcome to Library in Your Living Room. I'm really excited to bring you today's program, Backyard Safari Bugs. So, something I didn't know um, is that there are over 20,000 different bug species in Illinois, and there could be even more bug species out there that haven't even been discovered yet. So, going outside and looking for bugs is really easy to do because they are everywhere. And it's a lot of fun too because there are some really cool bugs in Illinois. So today I'm going to show you 10 different species of bugs that you can find here in Highland Park or around Lake County. So let's get started. So here are some tips to make your bug safari as successful as possible. Tip number 1 is to go where the bugs go. So depending on what kind of bug you're looking for, you'll want to look in specific places. There are some bugs like centipedes and pillbugs that like to hang out in cool, dark places, like underneath leaf piles or under like branches and stuff like that. There are other bugs like butterflies and bees that hang out in gardens near flowers or leaves. And then there are even more bugs, like worms, that can be found in the dirt. So before you go on your safari, figure out what kind of bugs you're looking for, and then you'll know which places to best look. If you're just looking for any old kind of bug, you can basically look anywhere. Now this is an important safety tip. Not all bugs are friendly. The bugs I'm going to show you today, for the most part, are bugs that aren't going to hurt you. But there are bugs that will bite you. I'm sure we've all had mosquito bites before, and those are not fun. Some bugs can also sting, like bees for sure, and wasps can give you a sting. If you're in doubt whether a bug is safe or could hurt you, don't pick it up. You can definitely watch the bugs with your eyes without touching it with your hands. Then my last tip is because bugs are very, very tiny, if you have a magnifying glass, they are really helpful in helping you spot those tiny bugs. All right, our first bug up for today is the giant walking stick. Its scientific name is Megaphasma denticrus. So as you can see, these bugs are really long and skinny. They can get up to 6 inches long, so they're pretty big for a bug. And they use their bodies as camouflage. When you're looking for these in the wild, they're going to look almost exactly like a stick, so you're going to have to keep your eyes wide open to spot these animals. And they like to hang out among trees and stick piles because it helps them blend in. This is another large bug. This is a praying mantis, scientific name Mantis religiosa, and these also get up to 6 inches long. The female praying mantises are bigger than the males, and the females get up to about 6 inches. They also use their bodies as camouflage. You might notice that the back part of the praying mantis, the abdomen, looks almost exactly like a leaf in shape and in color. So these are really hard to spot, especially amongst leaves. And their limbs also kind of look like green sticks. So they have excellent camouflage. Oh, this guy's really cool. This is the dark brown click beetle. Its scientific name is Limonius or SPP. So the dark brown click beetle is really strong. When it's on its back, it can actually use its spine to flip itself over onto its front so it can walk. And when it does that flip over action, it'll make a click sound. So you'll probably hear the dark brown click beetle before you see it. Be sure to listen for like a really quick click noise. The best places to look for the dark brown click beetle are in wood piles and in leaf piles. And these are really fun to play with, to put them on their back and then watch them click onto their front legs. Oh, and this is a really pretty bug. This is the Monarch Butterfly, scientific name Danaus plexippus. So the monarch butterfly is the state insect of Illinois, so you might have learned about them in school already. But if not, I'll let you know that these are migratory, which means that they move around depending on what time of year it is. So in the spring and summer, you can find them all over Illinois and in the United States. But then in the winter time, monarch butterflies fly down to Mexico where it's warmer. Monarch butterflies love to eat milkweed plants. So if you have a garden at home, planting milkweed is a great way to attract monarch butterflies to your house. This guy is really cool. This is the banded woollybear caterpillar moth. Scientific name is Pyrrharctia isabella. So eventually, this little guy will grow into a moth, but the caterpillar looked cooler, so I'm showing you the picture of the caterpillar. So the caterpillar won't bite you or anything, but it is covered in these hairs that are kind of bristly, and if it comes into contact with your skin, it can make your skin kind of itchy and not feel too good. So I wouldn't suggest picking up the woollybear caterpillar. But they are really fun to watch when they crawl around because they're really fuzzy and they move kind of slowly. They like plants that grow low to the ground. So if you're looking for a woollybear caterpillar, look down. This is a zebra jumper. Its scientific name is Salticus scenicus. And this is it's a very tiny spider. It's probably smaller than your fingernail. And it gets around by jumping. So an easy way to spot them is to look for a sudden movement. And they have black and white stripes on their back, like how a zebra does. They were originally living in Europe, but they moved over to North America, so we can find them here too. And they live both indoors and outdoors. So you can even find them in your house sometimes, which is pretty cool. This is the golden northern bumblebee. Ooh, hard to say. Its scientific name is Bombus fervidas, and this is one of the larger species of bumblebee, so they're easier to see because they're bigger than some other species. These bumblebees do have stingers, so if you're looking for bumblebees, be careful because they can sting. They live by drinking nectar from flowers, and they also live in hives that are underground. So if you're looking for a golden northern bumblebee, look in parks or gardens in your neighborhood, and also look close to the ground because that's where their hives are too. Now these animals you've probably heard before seeing them. These are dog-day cicadas, scientific name Tibicen canicularis. As you can see, they have wings and they're sort of greenish brownish in color. They live underground during their childhood, but then once they become adults, they come up out of the ground, and you can find them on trees and even sometimes on sidewalks. Their favorite kind of trees are pine trees, so that's a good spot to look for cicadas, but they live on other trees as well. They're also very, very loud. You can usually hear them at all hours during the summertime. This is the Big Dipper Firefly. Its scientific name is Photinus pyralis, and you've probably seen them lighting up the night sky in the summertime. They give off like a little yellow glow, and they do that in order to attract mates. And a really interesting fact about fireflies that I didn't know is that adult fireflies don't eat. Scientists have noticed that when fireflies are young, they will eat food, but adult fireflies apparently don't eat at all. It's really weird. And this is our last bug for today. This is the common pillbug. Its scientific name is Armadillidium vulgaris. And technically, a pillbug isn't a bug, but it's a kind of crustacean. So it's in the same animal family as lobsters, but they're a lot smaller than lobsters. When a pillbug feels threatened by a predator, it'll roll up into a little ball, and you'll see like the ridges that are on the pillbug's back actually act as armor when it rolls up in a ball, so it's all protected. If you want to spot a pillbug or roly-poly, you can look under wood piles, under rocks, or other cool, dark, moist places. All right, so those are all the bugs I have for you today. If you want to learn more about bugs, I have 2 really good websites and 2 ebooks too. The first one is insectidentification.org. It has different guides to find insects all over the United States, and you can also narrow it down to just Illinois bugs. Another great resource is the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. So I have the website listed on the slide here, but if you go to Google and type in Illinois Department of Natural Resources, it'll come up that way too. And the DNR has great information and resources about all kinds of animals in Illinois, including bugs, but also fish and birds and amphibians. And then I have 2 ebooks for you as well that are available through the library's Overdrive or Libby app. The Secret Lives of Backyard Bugs is a great resource to find out more about bugs in your area. And then Girls Who Looked Under Rocks are stories of real people who grew up to be different scientists who worked in nature. All right, thank you so much for watching our presentation today. Be sure to check out our website, hplibrary.org, for more library in your living room programs. Until next time, stay safe and wash your hands.